What if I told you that one of the most powerful and mysterious civilizations in the ancient world built a kingdom in the middle of the desert, carved straight into the rock, and then vanished into history? This is the story of the Nabataeans, the forgotten desert kings, and the breathtaking empire they left behind. Title: The Rise and Fall of the Nabataeans, Desert Kings Who Vanished on Screen. Text: Title of the video. Let's rewind over 2,000 years to a time when nomads roamed the sands of the Arabian desert. The Nabataeans were one of them. But unlike others, they didn't just travel, they built. No one really knows exactly where they came from. Some say Arabia, others point to the Levant. What we do know is that by the 4th century BCE, they were already controlling major trade routes. And they were getting rich, like desert bling level rich. Why? Because the Nabataeans mastered one thing: commerce. They didn't just trade. They controlled the movement of incense, spices, silk, you name it, between Arabia, Egypt, Rome, and beyond. Now here's where it gets crazy. With all that wealth, they built a capital like no other: Petra. Petra wasn't just beautiful, it was an engineering marvel, carved into rose-red cliffs, hidden in a valley only accessible through a narrow gorge called the Seek. And remember, this was in the middle of the desert. No rivers, no lakes. But the Nabataeans mastered water management, diverting flash floods, building cisterns, and storing rainwater like pros. Petra literally shouldn't have been possible, but they made it work. Despite their wealth, the Nabataeans didn't brag like the Romans or Egyptians. They were mysterious, their language, a blend of Aramaic and Arabic, their gods, a strange fusion of local deities and Greco-Roman influence. And their inscriptions, let's just say, historians are still scratching their heads. They built this massive empire but left barely a trace in written records. It's like they ruled from the shadows. But then, almost suddenly, they disappeared. In 106 CE, the Roman Empire swooped in and annexed Nabatea. Petra kept going for a while, but without the Nabataeans' trade monopoly, their wealth dried up. Earthquakes hit, trade routes shifted, and slowly the city of stone was abandoned. The desert swallowed their legacy, until European explorers stumbled upon Petra in the 1800s, covered in sand and secrecy. Today, the Nabataeans are often remembered only for Petra. But their story is so much bigger. They were architects, engineers, traders, survivors. And in a time when empires rose and fell by the sword, they built theirs through knowledge, trade, and innovation. They didn't just conquer the desert, they thrived in it. So the next time you see those towering stone temples of Petra, remember, you're not just looking at ruins, you're looking at the echo of a civilization that turned the impossible into history. What ancient civilization should we uncover next? Drop it in the comments.